Hi, my name is Darcy. I participated in the Depression and Anxiety Recovery Program last year. I graduated. I signed up for the program because depression is something I've suffered with since I was in high school. I went to the doctor, they said I was depressed, they gave me Prozac. I didn't stick with the Prozac, which I'm now very thankful I didn't, because I know that there's side effects and things of that sort. But I decided I needed to do this program because I wanted to be more joyful with my family. I wanted to enjoy the good times, and I was so stuck in the glass half empty perspective that I just couldn't get myself out of it. And I have now learned that negative thinking was probably my biggest contributor. You know, the first week of the program, they challenge you to get rid of negative thinking, and that was so hard for me. It was so hard to focus on the little bits of joy in my life. That's how depressed I was. Just, you know, the sunrises, you know, now I look at them, I'm like, wow, it's so colorful, it's beautiful. And before I was like, wow, that's pretty. You know, it wasn't anything to be super excited about. And I've learned that there's so much more in life to be excited about than I was even letting myself think there was. And, you know, taking this program, I'm so grateful that I took it when I did, because I had a okay, so the program started in January. The very last week of January, maybe first week of February, I lost a grandpa. And then a few weeks later, I lost another grandpa. And then a couple weeks later, I lost a family, well, not a family friend, somebody that I used to wait on, who was a regular customer who I loved like a grandpa. And if I hadn't have taken the program, I would have been in such a dark place, because I didn't deal with my emotions. I didn't talk about it. I didn't allow myself to feel them and process them and, you know, get rid of the grief that I was feeling. And, you know, having this program made me realize that there's just so many little things that I was neglecting to allow myself to feel good. You know, I didn't realize that just having some ground flaxseed in your diet can help with your brain health, which then helps you with those negative thoughts, helps you get rid of those feelings of just yuckiness. And I can't even express to you just how much better I feel. You know, we're January right now, and I had a couple weeks of feeling funky in, you know, September, October, and I realized I let some of my habits slide. You know, I let some of these good tools that I learned slide, and I slipped back into that starting to feel depressed phase again. And as soon as I realized it, I was like, oh, I gotta focus again. I gotta do these tools that I was given. I gotta eat my flaxseed, you know, I gotta get out and get some fresh air every now and again, because it's good for me. And I never realized that before. And I'm so excited to be doing this program again, because I know that just continuing to immerse yourself in things that are good for you only give you a firmer foundation of doing better and feeling better, and just growing into that better person that I want to be for my family, for my kids, you know, for everybody that I meet, because we're all connected, whether anybody wants to think about that or not. It's, you know, I go to the grocery store, that person is going to be affected by me. If I'm the grumpy person in line, you know, they're not going to feel happy either. And it's just infectious. You know, I've noticed in my family just the changes from me changing, and that itself is worth the 8 weeks that I invested last year, because it's important to me, and I think that anybody can benefit from it. And I hope that if you see me at the program, which I'll be there this year, I hope that you'll say hello and share your story with me, because it's only going to help us grow stronger, because we'll be able to share those things and realize what's worked for each other or hasn't worked, or, you know, I just can't even express how excited I am, and I cannot wait for January 23rd.